Hi there, sign of Capricorn. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. And just a couple of announcements. I am now on TikTok. It is Just Saying Tarot Oracle with underscores in between. You can see that information in description. You can also find out about how to get a private reading in the description. And yeah, that's about it. Other than that, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. Let's get into your reading. Spirit guides, angels for Capricorn, higher self, goddesses, any kind of positive message is what we are willing to receive, as well as confronting some of the hard things in life too. We're here to always keep you ascending, ever expanding, Capricorn. And something happened with the communication, or something might be happening with you needing to speak or have the chance to speak, and there's something with communication that's kind of off. Okay. Let's get going. Let's go into the cards. Capricorn, on the bottom is the Princess of Wands in reverse, or the Page of Wands, you could say in reverse. Now, since it's a message, I like to think of it as something that's just not made itself to you quite yet. Like a message of, and it feels like good news. It is good news anyway when it's usually upright. So maybe we're waiting. There is some kind of disappointment in a decision that either someone made or that maybe you made. Maybe it was a tough decision. This is coming across as a Two of Swords, but it's not, which is, it's the Page of Swords, which is a challenge, is to get more information regarding something that maybe we've been postponing, confronting, dealing with, or being undecisive. It's coming across because we need to do more research. We need to dig farther or dig deeper for the truth. Possibly regarding why somebody left a situation. Eight of Cups. Also, sometimes this card, I can seem to relate it to like overindulgence, and then there being a big mess to clean up. This card doesn't really, you know, suggest that. It kind of suggests that the leaving is this drastic change with the 5. But it's going to lead to you celebrating and having fun and abundance and all that. There's definite major transformation. Past energy, major transformation. 13. Four of Swords is in the reverse. Needing some sleep, possibly. You need to, or some rest and recovery, even time apart, possibly, while you think, while you heal, while you take time to contemplate. Future energy, Temperance. If you want this to work, it can work. It's a chemistry, and it's there, here in the future. I actually can't tell you whether it's the same person or not, because I don't, you know, that information is not here, but I will get a clarifying card. But it is the correct chemistry. It's a good balance. It's tempering tempers and getting people to kind of get along. It's making an impossible situation possible, usually with the help of your spirit guides, spirit team. Forgiveness is usually part of your solution. The Seven of Cups. I digress. During these times when we're upset, when we get angry, or we're maybe needing to get more information, there's something that comes in. It's an energy that makes our mind foggy. Like it's kind of hard to see things clearly. We may have our head up in the clouds. We might just have a bunch of options. So narrowing down your focus might be, you know, but I feel like this is, you are feeling like the spell of 7 Cups. Something gives you an intoxicating, cloudy view. But also you might just realize how many options you have. Why Okay, that's what the question comes to me is then why are we still really going so strong that we might hurt ourselves too? The Hermit in reverse. I hope we're not looking outside ourselves for information regarding know thyself. This is going to take inner work. Maybe that is something that we're avoiding. That's possible. You know, not having the time to contemplate because you're busy. Oh, I like this one. It's the 5 of Discs and it's in reverse. So there's a coming out of a really hard situation. Coming out of extreme stress, anxiety, or worry. Yeah, it's leaving that. And your outcome, I got Knight of Discs in the reverse. Like I said, I felt like you were feeling disappointed in somebody. Somebody that you thought was going to come through for you. I don't know. We're going to clarify. We're going to clarify. Let's see here. Does Temperance make something that you thought was impossible possible? It might not take away the waiting period because Temperance is sometimes associated, well, a lot of times associated with having patience and divine timing. The Knight of Discs in the reverse could be some kind of slow down to the area that you're getting to, your goal. It could be a delay. It's not an absolute negative thing that happens here. What's the 8 of Cups about? Your 10 of Cups. Wow, it's really transforming a situation in which somebody possibly left because of partying issues, overindulgence, I don't know, feeling like the grass is greener on the other side, and it's provided you with your 10 of Cups. That means 18 cups, which is 2 9s, which is the need to let go of an old situation, something that needs to have closure and transformation. I don't know if you got it with somebody else, but you definitely got closure and transformation with yourself, which is great. That's the most important part. And that was done here in the past energy. So why do we feel like a decision was made and it wasn't a good, or worried about making a good decision? Worried because not knowing if we have all the information right. That peacock is just, that feather is standing out to me, as well as that kind of royal color, purple. It's really, really pretty. What's the Lovers in reverse about? Wow. It's your 9 of Cups and Judgment in the reverse. I feel like we're letting go of a situation, and this is what's going to bring you your 9 of Cups. It's so obvious. You may be holding something against somebody for leaving a situation. Instead of cleaning up a mess they left, right? So we have that harboring this judgment, but I feel like once we release it from them, well, we do that by releasing the judgment we're putting on ourselves first. What is it exactly that we run away from in life? Once you can forgive yourself for that issue, whatever it is, you get your 9 of Cups. Because at the heart of it, what you're going towards is your, God, your cups. Your cups is everywhere. They're everywhere. Cups are everywhere, guys. This is amazing. It's a really good reading. It's turning out to be a really good reading. I'm glad that we just kind of kept on clarifying. 7 of Cups, tell me, no. First, I want to find out what the information is. That's the challenge. Could be spying. It could be a challenge to spy on somebody. Is that silly? Or somebody spying. I mean, that's not good. So there's the Chariot. Travel, getting something moving on the road, possibly regarding driver's license or a vehicle or issues like that. Getting something moving might be taking a little while to get something going. And it would get going quicker with more information. Okay, Seven of Cups. What is this about? Seven of Cups, which is how you're feeling. So it's like you're feeling maybe like somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe you're feeling not deceived necessarily, but like you're not seeing the clearest picture. There is big change coming in with the Two of Pentacles. Not just change, but choices, decision, and there's already a lot of movement because it feels like you're juggling a lot of things. Sometimes juggling too many things can have us not seeing very clear, and that probably is your main message here. So what do I think this is answering itself with the Hermit in reverse and the Four of Swords. I feel like this Hermit is saying if you do need time out for yourself, and you're not getting it here with this Four of Swords in the reverse. So a timeout, a healing, like I said, contemplative time. What's the Hermit? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're the wounded soldier. Maybe you don't care how fuzzy you're seeing, your vision has to be. You're standing true, like you're not giving up on something, an issue. There's something that you're just absolutely not going to give up on. Fight till your dying day. It's the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So it's lifetime happiness. It's good to have everything. You feel like everything is on the line with this. Maybe that's why it was a worry, and letting go of worrisome feelings might be an issue. Our thoughts might be getting better. Things may be moving kind of slow or not moving at all at this point, but there may be a lot of emotions involved in what you're also processing and letting go. Okay, so not giving up here. Okay, maybe on a Virgo energy, since the Knight of Disc is in reverse and the Hermit here. Clarify the Knight of Discs. Feeling like, okay, ooh, feeling like we're doing something on our own, gathering information or not without much guidance. And there is a feeling like you just know. There's this intuition. This comes with a knowing of esoteric knowledge and wisdom too. Keeping their secrets. Good secret keeper. Piscean energy. I'm wondering if somebody still has a lesson to learn. There's something intuitively that you know about this. About somebody needing to learn a lesson. You're letting them learn a lesson on their own. You can't learn it for them. That's the main message. Okay, trusting your intuition is going to be very valuable for you. What helps us get rid of this worry? Because it does. Because it does. Eventually, this person who comes in and out of your life that at times is careless or reckless or wild or immature, they start making the right decisions and moving forward correctly or appropriately to get them in the right direction. And I think that's about it. Even another confirmation that the Four of Swords, a timeout for yourself is what's really needed. Time out from definitely this situation. Divine timing will make the impossible possible with your Temperance energy here for the future. So it looks really good. It looks like you definitely need to slow down and give a time out for yourself. But let's go ahead. I'm picking these up. This is just so beautiful. You've got practically every good card that there is. I'm going to pick these up and then we're going to do the timing cards. If you stayed with me to the end, thanks. I really do appreciate that. That's kind of rare. All right. Timing. We'll just do 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 2, and 3. So choose card 1, 2, or 3 to find out what the timing is regarding a situation that you're asking about. For 1, 7 years. Goodness, what you ask about. The middle one, next year. Or number 2. And number 3, 2 years. Wow. Well, we're thinking long term, and since Capricorns are planners, I don't doubt that that is probably something you've already planned. All right, sending you love and light. Bye, Capricorn.